Boss Batista. This looks like a keep to me. Looks like we're against control, judging by their sleeves. Go ahead and get this vessel down. Ideally, we can play this next turn, crack this, find a white source. Ooh, there's a Greasefang. Love to see that. I am going to pass here. Playing green. I wonder if they're playing mono green. Looks like it. Yep, they're playing mono green. We get to... So this looks 4 deep, this looks 5, so I'm going to use this because I really want to Greasefang them next turn. Doesn't look like we're going to get to do that. But the following turn is good too. We're going to play Rafine's Informant. Discard Sky Sovereign. Now, one thing about green that's a little troublesome for Greasefang is Karn. Karn is very good against this deck because we just can't combo kill them. So if they have the Karn, they could just run it out here and then like plus it. Okay, it looks like they are not going to do that. And they play Invasion. That's so good for us because now we get to play Greasefang, get back Sky Sovereign, and kill the Kiora. Okay, they find the Seju, but they don't have the stuff to use it yet. So I'm just going to play the Greasefang. This is really good. We get to kill their Llanowar Elves and their Kiora. We'll crew here. And we actually get to hit them for 6 as well, right? Yep. So yeah, what happened there was Sky Sovereign shot the Kiora for 3, and then we dealt 3 with Rafine. There were a lot of overlaying triggers, so it was kind of hard to tell. And now we have the Sky Sovereign in hand. Overall, I like our position a lot right now. They play a Cavalier. We don't have a clean answer for that, so we might be in trouble. What to do? We might be able to kill the Cavalier if they take the bait. So let's... Oh, well, we don't actually have the land for that move. I think we need to crack this and try to get lucky. See if we can hit a... I mean, untapped land, none of this really works. I guess we'll put Greasefang into our hand. And then we get to bring back Chariot. Man, we need to hit an untapped land or Parhelion there, and we whiffed on both. Because if we hit the untapped land, then we get to play Rafine's Informant and do the Sky Sovereign thing. Here, I don't even think we activate Greasefang. Because I want this in my hand. Although, it might be worth it just to pressure them a little bit. If it goes to the graveyard, we just get it back next turn, right? And we get a cat token this way. So like we could die next turn depending on how well they can combo off. Okay. Invasion isn't too scary. They do have 6 mana though. So if they have a Storm in hand, we're in trouble. They drew another Nykthos. That's really bad for us. Because now they get to play that and then cast this Storm in their graveyard. Oh, that's awful. They had a Storm in hand too. Well, I was feeling good about where we were. Like, I don't know. Last turn, maybe we were supposed to Rafine, Stitch this. I just don't know where that goes anywhere, because we could do that and then they block here. But they might not even block, right? They just take the 6 and then we're dead. Yeah, we're probably just dead here anyway. That Storm was really good for them. Okay. Okay. That Storm was really bad for them. It takes Soul Guide Lantern. It's pretty good. And I think they're done for turn, right? So we can't crew anything because of Karn. We didn't... Well, actually, no, that's not true. We can bring back the Sky Sovereign if we discard it here. No, we can't because of Soul Guide. So we have to Wither Bloom, kill the Soul Guide Lantern, play this, resurrect Sky Sovereign, kill the Karn. So let's start here. We're going to destroy a non-creature and then kill their elf, I think. They're gonna crack the Soul Guide Lantern. Elf dies. Then we have to Rafine. Draw, discard Sky Sovereign. Bring Sky Sovereign back. It enters, we kill Karn so we can actually crew it. It has crew 3, so we crew 3 here. And now we attack. We can kill the Nissa. Oh, we get to kill the Nykthos. They have to block here, right? And then they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they're just dead. Because if we swing all, they have to block the Sky Sovereign, right? And we also get to kill the Nykthos for good measure. Ooh, awesome! That was great. Very close game. Now we get to bring in Fatal Push, Rave Enfeeblement, Vanishing Verse, Assassin's Trophy. They're all pretty good. I don't like Liliana much against them. Azeka's Chariot's a little mid. Can't stay away. They're not gonna kill our stuff, right? So I don't think we need that. Duress out? Well, Duress is pretty good against their storms. I think we cut the Traverse. We need 2 more cuts. We'll cut... I think it's just another Azeka's Chariot, and... one vessel, because vessels are kind of slow. All right, good hand. They lead on Mystic. We lead on Fatal Push or Mystic. The next turn we get to go Temple Garden, ditch Parhelion. And we find a Greasefang in the next two draws, so we're pretty set up. Okay, Ixalan. Finding Kiora. Okay. We will shock this in. Play Rafine. Ditch the Parhelion. Alright. So we don't have Greasefang right now, which is a little unfortunate. They play the Haywire Might anyway. So they brought that in from the side, it looks like. Let's duress them. Okay, so they have Storm, Kiora, Karn. What can we deal with? What can we not? Storm is scary. If they get one off, we just like die, but they're pretty far away from casting that. We could take the Kiora to slow down their mana generation. So taking Kiora is kind of like taking Kiora and the Storm. Karn, I mean, it's bad, but not that bad. Let's take the Kiora. And then we get to go Dark Boar. We attack with Rafine's Informant. And then on their end step, we'll Grizzly Savage. I guess I should update the stream, huh? The title. Yeah, that's fine. Grizzly Salvage. Picking up Greasefang, it's pretty nice. They do leave the Haywire Might open. Vanishing Verse is going to be useful eventually. I think I want to make them use the Haywire Might. So we're just going to move to combat. And we're going to bring back one of our two Parhelions. Through. They pop the Haywire Might. We get in for 3. But now that the Might's gone, right? And they don't really have a way to stop Greasefang. We'll rename this RC Dallas Testing. I'll call it Testing Greasefang for RC Dallas. Come watch. Smiley face. Done. Okay, so they just play Karn, hoping to stop our combo. However, if they down take Karn here, it just dies to boat. So they have to uptick here. So this buys them a turn. right? Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. I mean, we get to bring back the Sky Sovereign, which, even though we can't crew it, it does allow us to get in some extra damage, because we get to ping the Karn here. And then we get to deal 4 to them and 3 to Karn, instead of having to send everything at Karn. We get to play Beseju, Vessel. And the next turn we can hardcast this Sky Sovereign. I'm going to leave Vanishing Verse up. Not that I have much of a choice, right? But just to rob them of devotion if it comes to that. So yeah, we're gonna exile this on their instep. And they concede. Awesome. We get a win, and it is with the Greasfang. Alright, we're going. Let's try that again. Greasfang is really cool. I think Rakdos, like the way I have Rakdos built right now, it's pretty set up to beat Greasfang. But Greasfang is just very, very resilient. I have a really good friend of mine who's on it. We're gonna do some testing this weekend because we have an RCQ. So I'll be jamming my Rakdos into his Greasfang. Another friend of ours will be on Breen Delight, which I think is also a pretty respectable deck. It's a lot of good decks in Pioneer right now. We'll play first. Ooh, these hands are rough. Okay, though. Our opponent is Yorion, so, I mean, we've seen the past couple of days, I keep thinking that Yorion is a 4-color, like, in, fires piles, but lately there's been a lot of Yorion control, too, so I'm not sure what to expect here. I think we're good against both of those, though, so... Not if we keep mulliganing like this. I am going to keep this, put the Chariot back, and 1 Grizzly Salvage. Let's see what we're up against, huh? Again, it is control. How strange. I'm going to take this Search for Escanta. We don't have great ways to interact with it. I guess we could have killed it with this. But, I don't know. I don't want them just to sit there and get a bunch of passive value while we're spinning our wheels. Ideally, we hit a land here. We did not hit a land here, so we're going to pass. This was a mold 5. We might just be dead now. Okay. Yeah, if we miss the next lane drop, I'm going to concede. And I will say, this is pretty abnormal for Greasfang. Like, the deck is very consistent. Yeah, that's fine. This is the first time I think I've ever gotten screwed playing Greasfang, but that's okay, though. Yeah, all of our cards kind of do the same thing. Alright, do we draw a land? We do. So I will play Rafine's Informant. It'll get Fatal Pushed, unfortunately. But we get an extra draw into our deck. We find a Greasefang, so we find an untapped land next turn, and they don't have some way to interact with it. We'll get a Chariot back. Not too bad, huh? Okay, they spend their Fatal Push there. Another Greasefang. Looks like they're also stuck on lands, which I'm thankful for, although they did rip one there. Okay, I think if we miss another land drop, we're just gonna call it. Okay. Well... I wonder if they're in a Traxa deck with these, reviving things. Okay, I mean, we hit the land, right? So let's go Greasfang. Which, I mean, Greasefang gets exiled next turn, but now we've got a bunch of cats in play. They can go find a board wipe, though. Like, we're probably still very much out of this game. They're down to 10, though. Alright. So if I were them, I would go find a board wipe here, like a Sunfall. Sunfall would be great for them here. Down to 7. Alright, they're taking their time. They're trying to decide how they want to win. Just passing. That is interesting. I think I'm gonna Witherbloom command here. I'm gonna drain them and then mill 3 cards and try to find something. Wait. Okay. I imagine this gets countered. Okay, not countered. We get a land. They're down to 5. What do they have? If it's Shark Typhoon, I think they're dead. Oh, you know what? It's a settle. So because it's a settle, I think I'm only going to attack with my cats. Yep. I mean, hey, our land issue is now gone, although I don't run enough basics. Hey there, first time chatter, HVN87. Yeah, settle. I got settled the other day too. It was very surprising. So they're resurrecting our Rafine's informant. Yeah, so there's the Atraxa. Their deck's pretty cool. They are down to 5 though. Alright, what's the plan? I think I'm going to crack this vessel. See if we can find a Parhelion, or basically anything to bring back with Greasefang. Sure. Oh wait, that was supposed to go to the graveyard. That was a mistake. Yeah, now we're in trouble, I think. I mean, we've been in trouble this whole game. This was a... I don't know if you caught the first part of the game where we were on 1 land for 5 turns. Alright, so it wouldn't have mattered with the power word kill. Faithful Mending. Yeah, a little quick. Yeah, we kept we had to mold a 5 this game, which I think for Greasefang is pretty, like... It doesn't happen very often. The deck's very consistent in my experience. But then we just were stuck on 1 land for a while. Maybe we'll cast these Parhelions, huh? Awesome, yeah. Okay, Chariot resolves. I don't have a lot of hope in this game. Faithful Mending. Luckily, Elspeth Conquers Death isn't a read-ahead saga the way that Cruelty is. So we don't have to worry about a Atraxa just yet. If they jam one, we're just dead, but you know, what can you do? So they're passing again. Okay. I think we play the Sky Sovereign to kill the Rafine's Informant. And then get in there with the Chariot. Yeah, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, let's see, we have 6 lands, so in 2 more lands we can just start hardcasting these bad boys. Alright, we killed the Rafine's Informant. I have another Chariot in hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and crew this one. They probably have removal for it. I think the only way we win this game is getting lucky with like them never finding another Cruelty of Gix. Yeah. Yeah, Sky Sovereign deals a lot of damage. I had a game earlier where against Mono Green where this was just killing everything and beating up their walkers. It was awesome. I wish I could hit face. Like, I wish you could crew it, attack, and just deal 3 to the face. It would be kind of like Croxa if it could do that. Yeah, no face, unfortunately. Okay, I mean, it's their turn. They're tapping out. They're tapping out. Can I kill them here? I think they're just dead. Because we play this Chariot, and we use these casts to crew the Sky Sovereign. Yeah, they're dead. Awesome. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, so we stole that game. I don't know what they were thinking there. They got really unlucky. I guess that's the price of playing 80 cards. Sometimes you don't see your combo pieces. I think we want Necromancer to take out their Atraxas. I don't think we can ever actually like beat Atraxa. Let's see. I want the Can't Stay Aways. Liliana's really good. I'm not super familiar with boarding in with this deck. I think I'll bring in Assassin's Trophy as a catch-all. Wedding Announcement seems decent here. Now, what am I boarding out, though? Yeah, sideboarding can be tricky, and then, like, these combo decks where, like, you're kind of a mid-range deck, kind of a combo deck, they can get really, really weird with the sideboarding. I usually play Rakdos. I'm just kind of trying to stretch my wings and see some other decks. I feel like the best way to learn how to play against a deck is to play it. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I'll bring in one Vanishing Verse to see how that goes. So we'll have Vanishing Verse and Assassin's Trophy. I think Witherbloom Command's pretty medium here because they don't have anything small for it to kill. Lily's good, Announcement's good. I think we can trim on like one Sky Sovereign. And if they bring in Hate for the combo, I sometimes like to go down like a couple Parhelions because Asika's Chariot is pretty much enough against them, I think. Burst could be better than Trophy. I guess they're playing kind of a rogue deck here. I'm not sure exactly what to expect. I didn't see Teferi, but I think splitting them for this first game will be good. And then if we see something more versatile in the next game, we can go that way. I think I'll cut this tutor. We should have more than enough time to find our cards. Oh, wait. Alright, or I'll just spend the whole time talking and we won't sideboard. That's okay. Yeah, it's cool. I just started streaming like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So I've had a couple friends in here, but I think you're our first like native chatter. Let's go Darkboar Pathway and Thoughtseize. Meat Hook Massacre. I guess that's to deal with our cats eventually. I think I'm down with just taking that so that the chariot goes over the game. And then they can cast these mendings, I don't really care. Hey, thanks! Let's see, I don't know if I have everything set up to show me the follow. Thought I did. I had a little meme that was supposed to pop up. Alright, there's a vessel, so we duress, take the other thing. Okay, they Faithful Mending on our end step. That's true. That's true. You can't just have it all, right? You'd love to, though, huh? Alright, so they're shocking this in. That makes me think... So they either have counter magic, or they're just trying to make sure they can flashback the mendings. Yeah, just grind. That's what I know how to do. I'm a magic player. That's what we do, right? I'm actually going to keep this chariot in hand and get rid of the Beseju. And then we'll play Concealed Courtyard. So the next turn we can play the chariot. Okay, so we do see Supreme Verdict. Interesting. I kind of want to go Thoughtseize, play Rafine's Informant here. That way this doesn't get countered. Although, I guess they'll get to like hide their hand again with this Faithful Mending. Let's hit them for 2. I haven't seen much counter magic from them. And like, it's okay if this gets countered, right? Our whole deck is built around resurrecting artifacts, so let's try this out. It resolves. And they ditched their Supreme Verdict. So I kind of think... next turn we can kind of sniff out any Settle the Wreckages with this Thoughtseize, and then kind of get to work on that life total. Whoa! Thought Distortion? I feel like they shouldn't have that in against us. I guess that hits all of our stuff in the graveyard though. I can see that. It does seem a little slow. They're probably digging for a Settle if I had to guess. But like I said, we're just gonna Thoughtseize, see what's in their hand. The whole point, right, is that they Faithful Mending into a Atraxa so they can resurrect her. Looks like they have removal that they're planning on using. Okay, so they have Void Rend and Heartless Act. Let's take... Yeah, they've got like a lot of interaction here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because we can play this, and I don't know if I want to ditch the Can't Stay Away, but maybe we do. But whatever the case, we do not activate the Chariot here. So we draw a card. Okay, I'll discard the flashback spell. And now, like you said, this is you can't be killed by a Heartless Act. Yeah, they could have reacted to the trigger if they wanted to kill it, but the thing is, if they react to the trigger to kill this, then I just get to crew with a Seeker's Chariot and like bury them, right? They get hit for 4, I get an extra cat. So I think they were correct not to kill it there. Okay, they just concede. Awesome. Alright, the power of the Fang. Thank you. Ooh, my first Rafine. In Standard, I was playing Rakdos. I'm kind of a Rakdos gamer. I play Rakdos in Standard, Pioneer, and Modern. But Rafine, the whole deck built around her was really cool. I played against it in San Diego at the Regional Championship. Mr. Zarukai. All right. Pretty medium hand. Like, we could keep this on the back of Thoughtseize and Duress. That's pretty risky. If we hit one land, we're good, though. And we got a bunch of redraws. On the draw... I should probably mulligan. Yeah, like, this hand is light years better. Wilt... We'll put that to the bottom. Liliana might be good here. Okay, we're against mono white. I do think that we Thoughtseize, despite them being an aggro deck. So they have double Thalia. In which case, I think we need to take the Lieutenant. They play Thalia here, then we play Informant. And then Informant can get rid of Sky Sovereign. We do have the shock for this, which is unfortunate. Down to 12. So, I mean, Greasefang is a really, really good draw now. That was a stupendous draw from them. I am just going to take this trade. Okay, no Greasefang for us. So I can give the creature -3/-1. Well, it would be if it didn't have ward and her attacks, right? So I can cast this, but the ward. Yeah, Coppercoat's really good. I think. Yeah, I think I just have to Grizzly Salvage on their end step. Try to find Greasefang. Really brutal opening from them. I mean, we found Greasefang. I don't know if it'll be enough. So we can bring back Sky Sovereign. I think we need to mill, I think we had to mill Asika's Chariot for this to work. Yeah, turn 2 Thalia is insane, and then they ripped the Coppercoat Vanguard. So we play Greasefang, it kills the Vanguard. They attack with a 2-1, a 1-2, a 2-1. We block Thalia. We live at 1. No, we don't because training gets triggered. So yeah, we're just dead. I guess we'll play it out. Maybe I'm counting wrong. Oh, were they protecting that? Yeah. We're just we're dead here. That's okay. Mono White on the play is pretty good. So we'll bring in these Fatal Pushes, these Banshee Verse is great here, Glissa's okay here. I think we cut a couple Thoughtseizes and these Duresses. I want to keep a couple in because I think Thoughtseize is pretty decent against, what's her name, Adeline. Liliana's kind of lackluster. See Doom Whisper being okay. And I don't think I want Wedding Announcement. Let's just try it like this. Alright, I will play first. Yeah. This hand, like, so we're missing black mana, which is obviously rough. However, we do get to go Rafine's Informant, put Parhelion in the graveyard. Missing that black mana though. Ooh. I mean, this isn't like the worst, right? We get to play Asika's Chariot soon. Alright, so they have the Rest in Peace, I think. Okay, there we go. True, yeah. That's another nice thing about this kind of deck, is you can just kind of throw away things when they don't matter. However, we get to kill the Rest in Peace here, which is awesome. So the mill happens before the destruction, so we would just be exiling them. So I think we're just gonna Witherbloom drain. That's another reason like I like Rakdos a lot, is between the Bloodtide Bloods and the Fables, you get like so much looting. Okay, there's Adeline, but we came prepared for Adeline. And we can't play the Greasefang this turn, that's okay. Coppercoat Vanguard by itself? With Bodyguard, okay. Alright, we're gonna play Chariot then. And do I attack, I wonder? So I attack, they'll never trade off the Coppercoat. Yeah, Rakdos is awesome. I have my last 2 Shieldreds in the mail right now for the RCQ this weekend. I think I attack here. I think I'm okay with all the outcomes of this attack. Like, I'm good with this trade 100%, right? Because now my removal spells kill this thing. Yeah. That's annoying. Is there a deck that you're playing? I'm not sure. Should I call you Heaven? 87? HVN? Mark or Heaven? Alright, sounds good. Yeah, is there a deck that you're playing, Mark? What do I do? I think I'm going to Legend Rule this Chariot. Keep this one. Crew. And then swing with both of these. Copy and cap. 5 color like Nivtalite or the new like Omnath Breen Delight decks, that kind of thing. I think Breen Delight's like really strong right now. Yo, yeah, that win rate's insane. Also, what my opponent just did is pretty good. Arena only. Yeah, I do kind of mix. I was doing Magic Online, but I lost my job a couple months ago, so Arena is a little bit more affordable. So I've been mostly on Arena. Yeah, every now and then you get one of those sick runs. So I can bring back the other Chariot here. I think I'm just going to make a massive board of cats. Okay, they can see to that. Awesome. Yeah, right now I'm at a 61% win rate over 50 matches with Rakdos. So I felt like that was really indicative of a good deck. I also have a really high win rate with Mono Green, but before you joined the stream a second ago, I went on a losing streak. I lost like 3 in a row. Yeah, it's been all right. You know, always looking at what's next. I've got my fiance, my dog, playing Magic. I'm all right. So up against humans, I don't think I want to change anything. Ugh. This hand is so good if we had lands. I can't keep a hand like that though. This hand's pretty good. I think we put back the actually, we might want to put back one of these shocks. We don't ever need double white. Yeah, that deck is awesome. The 5-color ramp deck. I've got a good friend of mine. He wasn't going to get into standard, and then I told him about how we have a new 3-year rotation now, and he immediately went and bought that deck because he loves playing big value piles. He beat me at the last F&M. I gotta get him tomorrow. Let's play Pathway. No, I want the double black for... Well, no, we boarded out Liliana. So I don't think I need double black for anything. Yeah, he put the new like 8-mana dinosaur that has like Ward 4, Trample, Haste, Toxic. He played that against me and I was like, oh. GG. No, not a wait. So he did have a Tali, but no, this like mono green one. Yeah, that one, that one, that one. Witherbloom command here. Dang it. They played around the command pretty well. I mean, yeah, we're gonna pass. Yeah, I thought I had him, and then he played that card, and I was like, oh, I'm very dead. I don't know how good it is in that deck. I feel like Atraxa might just be better, but it is very unkillable. Yeah, we can salvage. That's what I'm gonna do here. Ideally, they just don't have any more lands. Ooh. That's some tech. Well, okay, I'm gonna salvage here. Glissa's pretty good. And now we can Witherbloom this. Yeah, Itali has impressed me at every turn. That card is insane. So we're going to gain some life and destroy this thing. Ugh. Adeline. This card kills me so much. Yeah, the list that I can't remember who it was who was playing it, but at the Pro Tour that Reduke won, the guy who like innovated and had this in the list was very, very smart. Okay, so I can play Glissa. I think we're just dead though. Yeah, we played Glissa and we just take 1,000,000 damage. Alright, Mr. Zarukai, you have this one. Mono White's so good. It's alright, that's alright. I think we've got time for another game or so. I usually get off around 7:30. Yeah, I was thinking about wedding announcement. In standard, that's a thing I liked to do. Was against like whenever I was messing with mono white, it was just have wedding announcement against the aggro decks, just for like chump blocking, basically. So that might be something to try in the future. Yeah, but like realizing stuff after games, it's nice because like the next time we play against that kind of deck, we can think about that plan. Yeah, it's insanely slow on the draw, and like that just depends on like if I actually keep it in. I was talking to one of my teammates recently, and they don't think it's very good in Greasfang. And I was looking at some decks, and I wasn't seeing very many copies of it. No, I think you're absolutely correct. It is very slow on the draw, but on the play, if you can stick one, it's like great. I could see like Thalia being a reason not to try that. Alright, up against Alce. Waiting on our opponent. Hey, a keepable hand? Hello. Mythic Championship 2019. Okay, so Moldify from them, they lead on Thoughtseize. Which I think I'm pretty happy to 1-for-1 them. on their mold of 5. Okay, they're thinking. Probably a good call on their part. Let's play the pathway and arrest them. Alright, so we're playing against fairies. So we need to find an answer for this thing. Good draw. Oh yeah, I definitely think you'd arrest there. Like, it's not always. I guess this is pretty bad though, but I think I still have to play this, right? You know, like it was the right call on their part to take this because it's like our engine card, and then even if they had something we could grab, I think it's still worth it. Although they might pull out of this just like with this big lifelinker. I guess we get the Thoughtseize now. Taking... I can't beat a second one of those. So now we just play double Vessel. And then send in. I think I misplayed. I think I was supposed to attack first so they feel like they can take that trade, and then I take the Nighthawk out of their hand. I can see this deck being pretty good against Greasefang. Like, we're trying to fill our yard. Alright, no reason not to attack. I mean, we might just lose to their mold of 5. Yeah, you know, we knew about the Drown. I think sacking Vessel was the better play, now that you mention it. We are dead. Alright. Against rogues, I want these fatal pushes. I don't think they can beat wedding announcements. I want these vanishing verses. Doom Whisperer seems good here. So does Glissa. So now we gotta cut 10 cards. I think we want to trim a couple Thoughtseizes, maybe one Duress. Reverse. Can't Stay Away is pretty good with Amelius the way they are. I'll trim one Witherbloom command. I don't like Liliana versus them. I think she just dies. And then... Huh. 3 more cuts. I'll just trim a little bit. Maybe we don't need all the wedding announcements. Alright, pretty good hand. Yeah, I imagine this matchup is actually pretty bad for Greasefang with how we like turn on their drowns for them. Okay, let's get rid of Hellion. Although I'm not sure how they beat just like Chariot into Chariot. We'll play this. I guess I'm thinking about pushing this, or maybe go for the throating it. I think I do this now, so they can't counter it. And mean, we already have so many lands. I'm just gonna grab this Beseju in case we need to kill something. I think there's an argument there actually to not do that, so that we know the Chariot resolves. So maybe that was a misplay on my part. Because this almost certainly gets countered, right? Yep. Now there is. Ooh, that's a wedding announcement. Okay. Yeah, there was already another Chariot in there. But like, I don't think we're supposed to not play it. Yeah, I think that was the right play too. Like, not using my mana there and just making sure the Chariot resolves. Wedding announcement resolved. That's kind of nice. I wonder if they have like a Brazen Borrower. Okay, nothing on my instep. Well, if I hadn't cast this Grizzly Salvage, then these 4 cards wouldn't have been in the graveyard, and then the Drown wouldn't be able to counter it. So I think I wasn't supposed to cast this. Four cards in hand. I really don't want to play this against Fairy Mastermind. Unfortunate. I guess we just... I mean, I think we have to play the Chariot here. This, we can never play this because they'll draw here. Another drown, so that's 2 drowns down. Okay, we get another attack. Yes, let him get Chariot go. I agree. Shieldred. They're just playing Shieldred in the Rogue stack. That's probably the right thing to do. She's so good. Yep. Alright, well, we get to play a Vessel. There's a Greasefang. Alright, I guess let's see if they have the removal for it, huh? Not much else to do. Alright, they do have it. Yeah, we had to go for it there. We had to hope. I guess we could have targeted like one of the Chariots, but we're dead either way, right? Because the Chariot enters, we pass, and then they pass. They hit us for 2 in the air. We lose 2 on our draw step to Shieldred, and then they make us draw a card with Fairy. So we had to go for it there. We had to try and get a little lucky. But I mean, they had drown, go for the throat, drown, go for the throat. Like, that's really hard for this deck to beat, I think. Yeah, probably just didn't have Shieldred yet. I think their draws have been pretty good. They have all their lands. They had all this interaction. I think there's a good version of this deck out there, and it might be something like this, where it's just like blue-black good cards with Shieldred, you know? Yeah, they just make me do this, and then... Yeah, there's nothing I can possibly draw here, so I just die. Yeah, I don't think they had the Shieldred at the time, because I felt like they would have played it way earlier. That's alright. Lots of losing this stream, but that it does happen. Yeah. I think, I really like that combo, to be honest. The Fairy with Shieldred, it's kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, really, really, really neat combo there. I think what we're going to do is go to the store and buy an Aftermath pack. See what we get. This, I need these in paper for Modern, but they're like 40, 50 bucks right now. Well, alright, that's gonna be the stream, I believe. Heaven, thank you for showing up, being one of my first chatters. I enjoyed your company. We got to experience Greasfang's highs and lows. For anyone watching, lurking, I do have... Let's see if it's still in my... Here. I have pinned my YouTube channel that I'm going to start uploading these streams. And I hope to see you guys next time I stream. It should be starting next Tuesday, I think. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I stream Fridays or not, so maybe tomorrow, but more than, you know, guaranteed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hey, thanks. Hope to see you next time. Alright, this is me signing off. See ya.